In this world, as long as you know the structural formula of a substance, you can create anything. Jack, in his past life, was a top student in medicine, so chemistry was a breeze for him. He quickly imagined the structure of water in his mind, and learned water-based magic almost immediately. Then, by visualizing the structures of compounds like gold, he created a large pile of rare substances. Before his rebirth, Jack was a medical professor. When he was young, he witnessed his younger sister die of cancer, which made him swear to himself that he would find a cure for cancer. He lived a simple, monotonous life, spending his days working in the lab, often staying up until the early hours of the morning without rest. Only when waiting for experimental results would he steal a brief break. One day, he set an alarm for 46 minutes, planning to get some rest, but he never expected that. After falling asleep, he would wake up in a completely new world. Looking at the unfamiliar surroundings, Jack was confused. The maid beside him saw he had woken up, and quickly explained that he had been struck by lightning, which was why he had fainted. Jack then noticed the time reminder written on his hand, and he instantly realized that he must have died from overwork and been reborn in this new world. Following the maid's words, Jack pretended to have amnesia after being struck by lightning, and asked her to help him understand the current situation. Through the maid's explanation, Jack learned that his name was Fama. This world was one of medicine and magic, and his father was a royal court pharmacist with a prestigious status. He had 3 children: Fama's older brother, who was studying abroad at the world's best pharmacy academy, and a younger sister who lived with them in the manor. When the maid mentioned divine magic, she became incredibly excited, because Fama was a genius in water-based divine magic.
そんなのあるのっていうか俺使えるのもしかしてそれもお忘れですかそうみたい
But upon hearing this, she immediately grew fearful. Using divine magic was a symbol of nobility, and if Fama had forgotten how to use it, he would lose his noble status and be kicked out of the family. After returning to his room, Fama thought about what the maid had said.
まず心に水の姿を思い浮かべるんだそうです
He didn't understand what water really looked like, so he began imagining the structure of a water molecule in his mind. Water is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. As soon as he finished imagining it, a puddle of water appeared in his hand. The water kept growing, and Jack panicked, not knowing how to stop it. In desperation, he rushed to the window and expelled the water outside. Fama then tried creating other substances, and was surprised to find that he could create things like gold and sodium chloride. However, he couldn't create mixtures. In addition, Fama made another discovery. His left hand could create items, while his right hand could eliminate them. Just as he was about to dig deeper into his research, the maid knocked on his door. She had seen that Fama could use divine magic again, and was extremely happy. But then she remembered something else. Fama's father liked to ask medical questions at the dinner table. If Fama, with his amnesia, didn't know the answers, he would surely be punished. Hearing this, Fama quickly became anxious. He rushed to the study, to see if he knew anything. After all, in his past life, he had been a top medical student. Flipping through the book, he was relieved to find that the medical knowledge of this body was still intact. As soon as he looked at the book, all the information came flooding back to him. However, the knowledge in the book was centuries-old medical knowledge from Earth, and as a modern medical genius, this was far too simple for him.